Hello, Darin Martineau here, and I'm excited to share with you some of my favorite card magic and coin magic, just some of my favorite books and videos. They're mostly books. I love magic books, and these are my top 10. I'm actually going to give 14 here, so I'm going to give some bonus ones, but this is a really tough thing because there's so many. There's thousands. So I'm going to be making other videos to go into detail on the specific subjects, like card magic. Okay, what kind of card magic? Is it we're talking about regular card magic, mental card magic, what type of effects, ambitious card. We can go off on a tangent. So I'll make other books on like coin magic. I'll go into, I'm going to start to categorize this really, really well. I mean, this is very in depth. So we're going to start off with Hidden Gems, one of my favorite, which is called Andrus Card Control. Okay. And these are the best advanced books, in my opinion. And this is, there's a lot more. I'm going to make a lot more videos, like I said. But number one is called Andrus Card Control. And it is a book from 1976 by Jerry Andrus, who is one of my, I would say, kind of mentors. I mean, I got to spend time with him at a convention. I got to have some private lessons from him. And I really love his work. The way some of his theory is once you put a card into the deck, you do not cut or shuffle the deck per se once it's in the middle, because if the card is moved, then of course it's not in the same place. So he has some very interesting theories, very powerful sleight of hand. Now this is hardcore advanced sleight of hand. It's going to take a lot of practice. A lot of these books are out of print or sold out. It's going to be hard to find. So that is the first one, okay? And some of the highlights are the Sidewinder shift, the panoramic shift, and many of his color changes, his startling color change, his rollover color change, which is an incredible lapping technique. I will make other videos going into detail on this as well. So these are books that I read. They don't sit on the shelf. So that is the difference between my videos and other videos you may watch, is that I actually know this stuff and I do this stuff and I actually study this stuff. I'm not just talking about something that I don't have or don't have the ability to perform and execute. So this is going to be a really incredible video series. So please subscribe and thumbs up and share with your friends. Thank you. Now, that would be number one. Number two is going to be a book by David Roth called Expert Coin Magic. And this is a really, really awesome book. A lot of the classics in there, such as the portable hole, his tuning fork routine, a lot of his different classic routines, his hanging coins, his chinka. So I'm going to recommend anything by David Roth, but in particular his Expert Coin Magic, because we're talking about books. Next one is going to be it's going to be Ed Marlowe, and Ed Marlowe's got over 63 books, over 2,000 creations. Okay, I'm going to recommend his revolutionary card technique. Okay, and that would be for starters. You want it once you dive into his work. We're going to make other videos on that. Once you dive into his work, we're talking about a lot of hardcore sleight of hand. Okay. So we're going to start with that, or you can check out my Off the Top series that I've just put out with Penguin. Click on the link and check that out. So the next one we're going to talk about here is going to be, of course, my mentor, and that is be anything by Allan Ackerman, his books and videos. He's got several books and videos. I'll make a list of them all, but his main ones, some of them are sold out and they're hard to find. His first book was in 1970 called Magic Mafia Effects, and that, if you can find it, very, very hard to find. It's I have found a way to find it, which I will post in another video. Very, very difficult. You can find it on some places like H&R Books or maybe eBay, but that's his first book. His second book is The Esoterist in 1971. Then he had Here's My Card, 1978. Which is sold out. Most of these are sold out. The Las Vegas Cardman 1994 is temporarily out of stock. Then we have his lecture notes. I'm not going to go in this video into all of this stuff as there's too much, but I want to highly recommend. And I want to highlight it is a sold out piece, but you may be able to find it. You can find it used on eBay. That's his advanced card control series. It's a video series with 8 volumes series. Okay. So I'm going to recommend that, of course. And anything, check out his website, allanackerman.com, and look at all of his books, lecture notes, videos, and downloads. So I'm going to highly recommend that, of course, my mentor. He's one of the world's greatest card magicians. Now, We have number 6. The next one is anything by Dai Vernon. Okay, Dai Vernon books, and he's got so many classics. You know, you can start with early Vernon, one of his first books. You can look at a lot of his work, and when you look to his proteges, such as Larry Jennings and Bruce Servan, and we look at Bill Goodwin, who is a protege of Larry Jennings. This is how you can tell some of the best magicians in the world is just look to their students. You know, like Chuck Norris said, you know, you're only as good as your best black belt. This is very true. So the next one that I want to recommend is anything by Darwin Ortiz. Okay, this would be my recommendation for number 7. Okay, my number 7 recommendation would be anything by Darwin Ortiz. In particular, his Scams and Fantasies book or his Card Shark book. Those are two of my favorites. Also, his Strong Magic or his Designing Miracles, which are more theory books. But I'm going to make another video on the theory books as well. So be watching for all these videos. I'm going to be uploading a lot of videos on top 10. I love the top 10 series. So even though it's top 10, there's really thousands. So I'm just going to be making tons of these and going in depth for you. Okay. The next one entry is going to be my 8th recommendation, and this is by one of the proteges of my mentor, Allan Ackerman, and this would be one of his top proteges, and that's Paul Harris. And anything by Paul Harris, but in particular his Art of Astonishment 3 volumes book, volumes 1, 2, and 3, The Art of Astonishment by Paul Harris. He's got so many classics in there, so many amazing classics in there, like his Las Vegas Leapers, Las Vegas Splits. I mean, we can go on and on and on. I'll make a video about what I feel his best in another video because it's another huge project. Okay, my next entry, number 9 recommendation, is Guy Hollingworth. It's called Drawing Room Deceptions. It's an amazing book by Guy Hollingworth, and he's got his incredible magic in there. He's the creator of one of the world's greatest torn and restored cards called the Reformation. And he's got some other incredible principles in there. His signature duplicate principle, his other principles in there, we'll just hint at it. His paperclip principle for double lift, very, very incredible. This is for advanced card magic. He's one of my favorite magicians and old friend. We used to hang out at the magic conventions. That's Guy Hollingworth, okay? Drawing Room Deceptions. So go buy that book today. Now, the next one we're going to recommend for you is the Books of Wonder. This is number 10 entry and my number 10 recommendation by Tommy Wonder, and that is his 2 volumes called the Books of Wonder. He's got some incredible material in there, so go and check that out. The next one would be some bonus entry. That's number 11, and that's the Collected Almanac. It's a really big book, which is from Richard Kaufman, and it's got all kinds of magicians in there, and that's from the old magazine series by Richard Kaufman. He's got a lot of really awesome material, advanced magic in there. Mostly card magic, but also other things as well. So I'm going to recommend to you a few more bonuses here. That was my 11th recommendation. Now I'm going to do several more entries here. So this is going to be some of the bonus ones, okay? And that would be Best of Friends by Harry Lorraine. It's 3 volumes, very thick books, very incredible, with a lot of world-class card magic and world-class magic in that as well. Next one is Collected Works of Alex Elmsley. These are 2 volumes by Alex Elmsley. Anything by Alex Elmsley, very classic, very incredible, diabolical ideas in there. That would be my 13th entry. My 14th recommendation is going to be Peter Kane. Anything on card magic by Peter Kane. Peter Kane is the creator of the Wild Card and many other incredible plots. So I love all of his work, his books. So I highly recommend Peter Kane. He has Card Sessions 1 and 2. He has another book just called Kane. You can just Google Peter Kane magic books and take a look at all of his contributions to the art of magic. My next recommendation bonus, number 15, is going to be anything by Peter Duffy. Peter Duffy's got so many books. He's got a large body of work. If you look at the work that he's put out, from his effortless card magic to his, it's just, I mean, there's too many to list. I'll have to make another video on that, but I love a lot of his routines, and I have some of his books. I don't have all of them yet. I have a lot of these, most of these, but I'm card Compulsions is one of my favorite books by him, so I would recommend that. But just Google Peter Duffy books. You'll see there's so many to mention. The next one is going to be Daniel Garcia, and this is videos, the Daniel Garcia project. I really love his magic. He's very modern, advanced magic, and his card magic is really awesome as well. And then my 17th, and this will be my final recommendation for now for this video, but I'm going to make other videos, so subscribe today, and please like and subscribe. So this would be the 17th recommendation, and that would be my old friend from Las Vegas, Armando Lucero, and he's got a series called The Paper Cuts. And these are videos that have recently been put out in the last few years, and he's got an incredible tournament card in there. He's got an incredible his Open Travelers, his Zero, his Ace Productions, just so many awesome things to take a look at. He's made people cry with his magic on his NHK Japanese specials. So I would like you to please like, subscribe the video, and share with your friends, and look forward to my upcoming top 10 videos. And thank you very much. Have a great day.